going to take 60, 70, maybe 80%. It's kind of like the rule of 80 I use with big bodies. You're always going to take that percent in some of those matchups. So Lucina has to go in, has to get some damage, and then if you get that stock lead, then you can hang back a bit, which I think we'll see out of Mr. E. Both of them just kind of checking each other real quick to see who's going to get off platform first.
Yep.
Yeah, that risk reward again that you mentioned, you're always going to take percent. But again, it's going to be up to Mr. E to decide when the most safe opportunity is. But that Nair 1 F smash right there going to do a lot to bring this match closer to his favor. Looking for the back air off stage, but no, barely managing to make the recovery.
If you broke down the entirety of Mr. E's decisions, almost like a solid 9 out of 10 were all perfectly correct. Literally read everything Aryeh was going to do, and they're right there holding your ground too. You're at 33%. Definitely go for the trade right there. He's already committed to the jump, so he has to be reverse away. And now Mr. E can just do that same thing, but this time with a whole stock up. Actually, no, 2 whole stocks up. So, all right. Look, no, I'm not normally one to kind of write things off or anything either, but this is gonna be kind of difficult to make a comeback.
let's just say this is the point where Aryeh is very happy this is a best of 5 and not a best of 3.
Yeah, you're like, Snake needs trades to win in the long run, and that's just not gonna happen right now. Like, this is where you think about the next game, figure out what's gonna happen, because Mr. E kind of had a field day with the first one, and it's fine. Just put it in your back pocket and move forward.
There's a certain thought process that could come out here, because yes, Mr. E is one of the best players to ever do it. He was PGR'd in 2019. He is a fantastic player, but there's got to be the thought process of going like, okay, can I wear his stamina out? Because right now, he is absolutely rushing me down, smothering me. I can't do anything. I feel helpless in this match. So what can I do to make sure that doesn't happen? Am I going to change characters? Am I going to play really, really lame in game 2 so that he gets tired and I can win game 3? Am I going to... There are a bunch of different options there.
I don't even know if that would work because, like, we were ready for this, like, you know, knockdown, drag-out brawl in the game 1 between Snake and Lucina, where we see a lot of grenade damage, a lot of trades. Mr. E came out of the game. It's like, okay, no, that's not what's going to happen because I'm gonna hit you with like 90% out of the gate, and then like completely take control of this match. Like, the opponent, like, there has to be a handshake whenever one player decides to play lame. Or play slow, or play sit back.
GG,
like,
shake
there has
my
to
hand.
be a handshake. Yeah, there has to be an acceptance from the other player to do that. And if a player of Mr. E's caliber decides that they don't want to do that, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, there's a certain, I guess you could call it a dynamic between two players like this, because Aryeh is a fantastic player. Do not get me wrong. He is in winners finals for a reason. But Mr. E has shown right here with that game 1-3 stock that he is in the driver's seat. He is going to control the momentum of this match, and Aryeh is not going to get a chance to breathe if Mr. E does not say he can breathe. It is not in the cards for him.
It's actually insane to me watching the way Mr. E is picking apart these landings, because I was gonna say that this time around, right there, we're probably gonna see more of Aryeh using dash attacks, F tilts, trying to box. But when you can't touch the ground, that's like, you don't get the opportunity to go for that.
Oh my goodness!
Consistently getting called out, not on just the jumps.
Oh my God!
The stall to get into position to hold with that single hit of Dancing Blade, because if you don't do that, you just keep free falling. You don't get to go for that rising Nair. That was so smart on Mr. E to cover that.
I think that's always ridiculously impressive to me watching Mr. E is how well he stalls in the air to set himself up perfectly for whatever the hell he
come
wants.
on, man. You had two chances.
God. All right.
This is okay. One thing I gotta say here, don't try it, kids. If you're watching this, don't try this at home. It is not actually this easy to read people's air dodge habits and landing habits. Like, it is not actually this easy.
Mr. E is just putting on a masterclass right here of how to strategically pick apart your opponent and make them regret waking up today.
When you're in a situation where your opponent is full hopping around shield and still not getting punished after multiple times of doing it, that's when you know they're deep-seated into your brain. And the DI again coming out, avoiding yet another KO. Like, Aryeh might be able to find one right here. But, all right, that was a good call.
That was
backing off. But, like, this is it's still similar to last game. It's like what can you afford to trade with from this point forward? You have to literally find a forward air spike like now and hope to steal this game away.
Aryeh with still on point with those parries though. Still got to keep an eye on that because we are kind of gushing over Mr. E a little bit, which is warranted because he is putting on a show and a half right here. But Aryeh still a very good player to even be able to stay in this long with Mr. E doing so much to just make him regret it.
Yeah, 172 as well. Look, I mean,
parry after parry though.
Well, I mean, there's that nice, but
parries are nice, but stocks are nicer.
Yeah, 184.
And there it is. That's going to be 2-0 on the set for Mr. E. One more game for Aryeh to try and get some inkling of resistance up. And no, I do not want him to switch to inkling. That's an even worse matchup.
If the takeaway from game one is at least this is a best of 5, the takeaway now is, oh God, this is a best of 5?
Yeah,
he has to go right back into that meat grinder.
Yeah, there's no escape.
To climb out of this hole, like, I mean, we talked about it before. I still don't think the Ness is what you put on the table. I mean, the Joker worked well against the ZSS. It's a very different matchup though. But pretty much anything that like you need faster frame data, you need a wider stage. Maybe it's just the wider stage. You gotta stick with the Snake, but definitely the range that he had to work with on Battlefield was not it. I think we see a PS2. Actually, no, we're not. We're gonna see
home field.
We're just gonna see home field advantage, but with a Battlefield.
Battlefield skin pasted over it.
I approve. Also, this is distracting as hell. Like, I would be looking in the background through this entire match.
I'm looking at Metal Gear Rex right now.
Yep.
Yeah, it's kind of like I always get distracted watching Yoshi's too, because there's the little elephant dude dancing around in the background.
Pachyderm.
But Mr. E still, it's a much better start than it was. Oh, I started to say that, but Mr. E might make me eat my words in a second. Much better start than the last 2 games, at least 66% on by Aryeh.
And it's like, it's just remarkable. It should not be like. Mystery is just in his head. That's just the fact of the matter. Is like every single air dodge and every single decision to not air dodge is fully scouted out and fully prepared for. It's like Mystery has the script, and Aryeh gave it to him.
Did you see Mr. E just pivoting on ledge while he was chilling? That is not something you do easily.
Yeah, no, just like, and it's really, like you said, he's deep-seated in the brain of Aryeh right now. Oh no! Speaking of that, that was a shield breaker right to the dome piece, and that's a stock, and another 3-1 lead currently for Aryeh. Excuse me, for Mr. E over Aryeh. Like,
you see a 7 stock in a best of 5.
Honestly, that's God amongst men. Like if you're able to pull that off, I will gladly go eat my food that arrives and not a stock because I'm not crazy. But it's just, I would really, people are wild, man. Like, yo, I'm gonna give everybody $1,000 for who retweets if Shadow gets into Smash. Yeah, okay. But
hey, if Shadow gets into Smash, I will literally drink water.
Yeah, facts.
Oh, word?
Oh, God.
Water is great for you. Drink
yeah, everyone
water.
in chat,
just
you better be hydrated. Just putting that out there.
When we get back to events, do not be so thirsty. Respect. Don't be stupid. But anyways, we're currently right here in game number 3. Honestly,
with
like
the platform drop up airs over and over, they just like I don't think one of them has missed yet.
No, like it sucks too because like you just got shield broken. So and there's the double slash. Not gonna do it just yet, but Mr. E can fully commit to just digging after that. Nair?
I'm speechless.
Lucina Nair just killed Snake.
Cross stage, by the way.
This might we might have literally just had a first time ever on the Collision stream right now. I don't think I've ever